make another 6/6. Let's make two 6/6s. Why not? Hardcast Shark Typhoon, by the way. They try to counter. We negate. Alright, now I think we're pretty firmly in the driver's seat here. I'll take an Orange Epiphany. Let's just slam it. What do you say we just slam it? Do this, exile that last card in the graveyard, make another 7/7. How's it going, y'all? Titan Smash MTG, and today we're here with some MTGA standard action, and today we're actually playing a deck I've never played before on the channel, which is ironic because it's Titan's Nest, and I'm Titan Smash, so like, why would we play Titan's Nest? But basically, this Titan's Nest, Sultai, this is from my buddy Howling Mines, so shout out to Howling Mines. You don't watch him already. He streams very consistently. He has a YouTube channel as well. I have links for those in the description below. Check him out. But basically what this does is you want to get down Titan's Nest, fill the graveyard up beforehand with cards, and with Titan's Nest, you can exile a card from your graveyard to spend it for colorless mana. So we can do things like drop Titan's Nest, and then the next turn, you can be casting some Onyx, you can be casting some Orange Epiphany. Onyx is, like, this is the best shelf for Onyx I've ever seen, because you can use your mana so efficiently that that Magecraft ability at the top there just really fires off a whole lot. It's a weird little ramp deck in a way, so you're playing things that you wouldn't normally play, like a 4 of Strategic Planning. Look at a card, put the rest of them to your graveyard. When we play all these kind of cards where we're putting stuff in our graveyards, that way, when we do get Titan's Nest down, the amount of things you can do with this deck is kind of stupid. Now, you don't have that top end that Emergent Ultimatum has, so I don't know if this is still quite the best Emergent Ultimatum shell or Sultai shell, but you're still doing a lot of strong stuff here. This even goes up to playing a 2 of Reign of Revelation, just draw 3, discard a card. But this is a very cool list here. I'm kind of short on time, so I'm just going to be playing in best of 1, which I'm really sorry, because this is definitely a deck that you want to have in best of 3, because you have such a good sideboard. You got some Duresses, a Stroke, more Eliminates here, Elspeth's Nightmare, another Extinction Event, Negate, Test the Talents. Like, you just have all this kind of stuff that's just really, really counteractive to either beat aggro decks or control decks. But let's take us in there and see how it goes. We've been on a huge skid lately anyway, so like we're at the bottom of the platform, so who cares? If we lose, we lose. Let's take it in there and see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day here is against Ian. Let's see if we can get to Aiton against some Ian. On the play here against Gigantha. This is okay, I think. We can start off playing this tapped. We're going to be able to draw a lot of cards. We just need to find a green source to get this Titan's Nest down. What could Gigantha be in Standard? Find out, I guess. Really not been playing much Standard lately. I've just been enjoying Historic a lot more. No Time Warp in the format now. Curious to see what it becomes. So some sack a Orange 50, not a terrible pickup here. We can go ahead and foretell that. Really hoping. Oh, we got some plow, baby. My dude plow. Valky is gonna whiff here. No creatures in this deck. So, nice 2-1. Okay. We're going to Thirst for Meaning here. But for now, just pass the turn. Epiphany's not a terrible pickup here either, because if we can go Epiphany into Epiphany, that'd be pretty sick. Yeah, definitely get rid of that Spike Field Hazard. It ain't doing nothing against us. Okay. We'll take 2. I could cycle Shark Typhoon, but don't think we want to be there quite yet. I'll just take the 2 for now. Bone Crusher. Alright. Come on, opponent. You gotta stop. Let's draw 3. So, I think we discard Shark Typhoon for now. Because I may want to use this Reign of Revelation with Titan's Nest later. So let's actually, yeah, let's discard the Shark Typhoon. The Shark Typhoon is really good here, so I think we actually discard both these Reign of Revelations. We've actually got a pretty good hand. So here we're going to play Titan's Nest, and then next turn, hope to do some things. Drawing a land would be really nice, because we can double Orange Epiphany. We'll takes at least 6 this turn. They got a Croaks in the graveyard. Not enough to escape it, though. Yeah, we're going to want to hopefully even get to play the Shark Typhoon. Just if we can draw another blue source would be primo. So we'll take 6. Go to 12. What's follow-up, friend? You can just put Giganta in hand. So we want to land. I'll take any untapped land. Yep. That'll do. Fatal Passage is probably the best draw there, just because it's another card that we can exile. So now we need to do a little bit of math and see how much mana we've got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5. 1, 2. I can do this and just exile 1 card. Can I do 1, 2, 3? Discard 2 cards. So if I do it, if I do this, I've still got 4, 5, 6. So let's Thirst for Meaning here. Don't want to discard Shark Typhoon. We'll discard Curate and Extinction Event's interesting here. Just don't think we worry about it for now. We do that. Now we'll play Epiphany. Do this. 1. This is the only thing that sucks about this deck, is having to do this. There's that. Epiphany go burr. Still got 3 cards in the bin. I think we just keeping lands here, because the deck really does just want a lot of mana. Let's go ahead and go to attacks first. If you want to stomp one of my things, go for it. I've also got this negate, which if they try to stomp something... Oh, if they're going to stomp me, that's fine. That's fine. So now we have 3 things in the bin. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. So not quite enough. I think we're going to go ahead and take another turn here. Let's take another turn. And sometimes, like, your opponent may just quit because they get annoyed with this deck, I would imagine. So I got 2 things in the bin. Throw that in the graveyard. Extinction Event, A. Only 1 black source is super awkward here. 3 there. Yep. If I play this other Bone Crusher, we're pretty happy about that. I'm gonna swing for 2 here. Leave back a couple of blockers just to be a little bit safe. Let's see. So let's do this. Do this. Why would we ever leave those? Well, I guess that. You. We're still holding up the gate here, but also threatening like we have something else. Any of our big draw spells here is where we would go really big. Also, any kind of black source is just fantastic. So this will put 5 things in the bin, so they're getting close to escaping Cruxa. Would love for them to do some kind of just non-creature spell that could counter here. But again, even if they just play Bone Crusher out and we get the Extinction Event on odd, that's really nice for us. I'll happily trade here. They're going to do something, ain't they? You know, it's annoying, but we're not going to have many other targets for this anyways. And I kind of want to bait them into playing. Yeah, let's counter it. I think they're actually going to play Cruxa here. So let's do this. If they want to respond, then they can't cast Cruxa this turn. And if they do cast Cruxa, I'm really fine trading our 2/1/1s for a Cruxa with Extinction Event. Also, that just puts another card in their graveyard. Now, I guess the question now is, what do we do with our discard here? Maybe I should... Yeah, maybe that's kind of bad. I'm going to risk it. We'll risk it. Black source, please. Thank you. Never didn't have it. So we'll exile all these here. We want to leave up all the mana we can. It's 6/6, by the way. Do we just want to make them sack a creature, or do we want to actually draw a card?
Is inseparable from the essence of death.
I think I actually just want to draw a card. Heartless Axe seems okay here. Let's do this. They're going to make us be able to discard it.
I have impeccable study habits.
And I'm going to hold both of these back just to be on the safe side. We're getting that... Ooh, Shredded Sails. That's artifacts, though. Yeah, unfortunately, we've just been missing our black mana this game. But at least we don't take the damage that way, which I think was important. We trade here. Let's follow up, friend. Okay, maybe put your Gauntlet in hand, I would imagine. That's fine with me. They could also exile a card and draw a card, but that seems kind of bad with the Cruxa in the yard. You just get so many looks at cards with this deck. I know this is going slow because this game, the opponent is like playing a kind of grindier deck with us here, but I just can't see how we don't get out of this alive. Oh, they did exile a card. I think I actually do keep that. As funny as that may be. Just to make another 6/6. +1 here. God, we got options, don't we? I think we put Shark Typhoon out.
Let's go digging.
So we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. No, that's not gonna do what we want. Like, I'm really tempted to just play this out. But we can also just cycle this and make a big old thing, and I think that's what we actually want to do. So we're gonna swing 1 here. Well, I guess this is just a non-creature spell, right? Screw it. Let's just play another Shark Typhoon. No fear in this dojo. They want to bring Kroxa back? Fine, we'll discard this thing. For now, this one's getting sort of close to ulting. Good thing we got another, huh? Yeah, this deck's dirty. Graveyard there. Let's go ahead and crack this. Get us a black source. Do it again. This always just allows you to leave out so much colored mana. That's really nice. And it never really matters what you exile, so don't worry about that. Let's make another 6/6. Let's make 2 6/6s. Why not? Hardcast Shark Typhoon, by the way. Let's look at some cards. Well, those all kind of suck, to be honest, but Fatal Passage is fine. And now we are the aggressive deck. Here we go. If they've got a way to kill both of my sharks and play Kroxa to kill us or something, more power to them. Okay, Kroxa's fine. We'll lose 3 here. But I mean, unless you kill us, we got 6, 12, 18 damage in the air. Even with, I think, 2 different times there, plusing on Onyx and hitting 3 lands, still get there. So, long little game there, 1-0. We'll see how many games we played this, but at least 1-0. Let's play another. Game number 2 is against that Dank Pool. What a name. What a name. I'm going to play 2-lander here. Again, I think this is fine. In the dark, especially. Drop this on blue, pass a turn. Like to draw another land. Volatile Fjord. We draw a green source there, which is actually pretty good. So I'm going to run this on black. And I think we're just going to... Since we have a land already, we'll go ahead and foretell this. Pass the turn. Dispute should be good here if this is Dragons or the ramp deck, either one. They foretell some things of their own. We'll go ahead. I think we'll do green here just in case we were able to draw into a land and Titan's Nest sort of deal. And if they want to counter this, be my guest. I think we're putting both these in the graveyard because I really need to draw a land. Okay, that counts. That counts too. Alright. So play this out here, pass the turn. Assuming that, I mean, that could be an Orange Epiphany, it could be a Saw It Coming. It could be Behold the Multiverse. Praise and Power. I think I'm cool with that. I'll let that happen for now. Let's see if they want to counter this. Okay. We'll discard. I think the odds of us drawing another rain are pretty bad here, so we'll do that. Okay. So, drop this down. We definitely want to get a blue source here. Faux show. So if I do this, I can do this. Can almost even play a Shark Typhoon Hardcast. I think for the time being, we're just kind of playing it safe because this is the turn that they could go for their Goldspan Dragon. We need to just play this a little bit safe here. So I'd love for them to try to slam down a Goldspan Dragon here. No such luck. We'll just take this for now. I kind of want to hardcast that, honestly. Let's eliminate first. Don't fight over it. Let's also cycle this. Another Epiphany ain't bad. Go for the Epiphany now. I don't think we want to do that yet. I think we're 1, 2, 3. We're just passing the turn here. If we can draw a land next turn, I can... That's fine. If I draw a land next turn, we can go for Epiphany with Dispute backup, which is really good. I think we just kind of force them into paying for this or countering it. Actually, we'll let that resolve and we'll take the 2. Because then I can Heartless Act with Dispute backup, which is pretty good. So we'll take the 2 here. Okay, give us a land. Yeah, baby. Let's go ahead and do this first. If we can do this, then we may just be off to the races. And I could go for ultimate value playing this first and then try to do this stuff, but I don't think that's the play. I think we got to play this kind of safe. Let's do this. They try to counter. We negate. Alright, now I think we're pretty firmly in the driver's seat here. This is why this deck can be so sick. So, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. Actually, by God. By God. So we're going to cast Shark Typhoon, and then we're going to Epiphany. So then we have 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Hardcast Shark Typhoon. Again, this is the day. If you like some Hardcast Typhoons, you came to the right place. We'll pay for this. This game's over. Game's very over. You just have to click very fast because the timer is out to get you. That's a 7/7. That's another extra turn. You love to see it. Jeez. We'll play one more here and call it a day just because these games are kind of going long. Let's go. Alright, the last game of the day here is against Mandrake. So we can finish this thing off 3-0 no matter what. We're finishing this off with a winning record, which for how our games have went lately. Oh God, we'll take it. Triumph coming down. Temple of Milady. I think we're just foretelling Epiphany here. Got this Thirst for Meaning. Put some things in the yard. Sultai versus Sultai. Let's strategic planning here. Don't care if this gets countered. Do you want to counter it? Yeah, that's fine. Play another trial mount, pass the turn. I do think I'd go ahead and try to play the Titan's Nest here, regardless if they just pass the turn or not. Valky will come up boinkers here. I'm going to play Titan's Nest, but it is risky with them possibly having Binding the Old Gods here, but we have to go for it. Have to go for it. Okay, we have another one, so that kind of helps. So we'll do black. Play Titan's Nest. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can Epiphany next turn if we draw an untapped land. Don't binding me, bro. I said don't binding me, bro. Shit. Well done on their part. Pretty lucky for them to have negate and the Valky into binding. Valky's bad here, but... Okay, we're just going to draw all these, I reckon. We're still going to do this now. We couldn't have Epiphanied anyway, because we're just drawing all the Triomes. Let's hope we don't see another one. Weird, I wouldn't have thought it was a Sultai with them not being Yorion, but I guess it's just 60 card Ultimatum. And I've heard that this actually has the advantage in that matchup, but this is my, literally my first games ever playing this deck, so... We shall see. But yeah, binding there was very unfortunate, especially when they had the turn 2 negate ready to roll. Just a little bit brutal there. Sadly, I don't know if I'll actually even be able to go for this Epiphany. Throw that in the graveyard. One, two, three, four, five, six. Next turn is their ultimatum turn. Well, these are both instant. I think we just kind of have to pass here. Yeah, I think we got to pass here. Hope to find the counterspell for when they do this ultimatum. We have negates. We have mystical dispute. Plus, we have a counter of their own. Like, Orange Epiphany feels kind of bad there. And we still have the Extinction Event in hand if they do play a creature. Most of their creatures are even CMC, so... Okay. See if we go for it. Cultivate's fine. That is A-okay. We're going to draw a good amount of cards here. Oh, they mismatched their... We have to beat them now. They mismatched their lands. Come on. What kind of person does that? We'll take this. So we'll curate first. Put this in there. I do want to draw this. Actually, I don't think we want either of these. And they want to counter this. We have this Epiphany for Toll, so that's A-okay with us. We'll decline that. Discard you and you. God, we gotta find a counterspell somewhere. A counterspell, I think we can lock this game up just about. It's graveyard. Well, we're gonna have to do a lot of stuff here, hopefully. I'm on strategic planning first. Again, make sure you use your graveyard as that resource. Okay. Let's... Plenty of food to play with here. Try to cast Shark Typhoon. Yeah. So, we can still play Shark Typhoon and Epiphany, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 6, it's 11, so yeah. So we do blue. And they just have the green held up now, so they can't counter anymore. And it's amazing we can play this many spells in one turn. Like, that's kind of the power of what this deck can do. That's 5, and that still leaves 3. Yeah. So Shark Typhoon. You ain't countering it this time, bud. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we gotta still find something good here, though, is the thing. Another Orange Epiphany would just win. So if we can just do that, that'd be sick. 9 damage coming out of this next turn. We do get to look at quite a bit of different stuff here. We got a lot of card draw on the deck, so let's just see. I'll take an Orange Epiphany. Let's just slam it. What do you say we just slam it? Do this, exile that last card in the graveyard, make another 7/7. Bye! Bye, opponent! 3-0 with Titan's Nest. Titan Smash, undefeated with Titan's Nest. Let's go! Good games there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the deck list one more time. Alright, y'all, so nice little run there with Sultai, Titan's Nest, 3-0. Again, that was best of 1, and like I was saying, this deck is better suited for best of 3. But still there, you saw, I mean, it's got a little bit of everything here. Sultai, the beautiful thing about Sultai is it's so versatile that any package is good. But we got the grind there with Rakdos. We got to beat the Sultai Ultimatum kind of mirror. Excuse me. And then with Titan's Nest resolving that, you just get so much mana to play with that you can fight these counter wars in ways that people just don't expect. That last turn, the last game was like the prime example, or the turn before that was the prime example of what this deck can do here, where we got to have Titan's Nest down, and then we got to have a turn where we tried to hardcast Shark Typhoon, get that last counter out of their hand, and then we still was able to cast another Shark Typhoon and an Orange Epiphany. So that's 6, 12, plus that's 18 mana, because we had the Epiphany for total. So 18 mana on one turn there, thanks to Titan's Nest. So sweet little deck here. Again, shout out to Scott, Howling Mines, for the deck. Great dude, very good streamer. If you want to check him out, highly consider you doing so. That's what we got here today. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate the support. Let's go.